right, here's your subacute and chronic flexibility exercises for the ankle. So first one is a foot roller. I actually have what's called a hypersphere here. It does some vibration. You can see it goes up to pretty intense vibration. Patients really like this one. You would use it the same way you would use the foot roller, which is basically just helping to loosen up the muscles and the plantar fascia on the bottom of the foot. You can go in circles or up and down and just roll it out for a few minutes to relax those muscles. Then we have your gastroc soleus stretch, long sitting. We're going to use a stretch out strap for, so we want it on the metatarsals here. So you're going to do for gastroc with the knee extended and then just hold. We want to do it with the soleus. We're going to get the knee flexed a little bit in there and then give a good dorsiflexion pull through those metatarsals. Then we have this same combination of stretching and standing in the runner stretch position for the gastroc. Always in the knee extended position. Soleus always in the knee flex position. So start with the heel down, lean forward into more dorsiflexion, knee extended, getting the gastroc. We're going to start with the heel down, flex the knee, lean into more dorsiflexion with the knee still flexed for the soleus. Those are your runner stretch. We have the pro stretch right behind me as a stretch and sitting. Where you're really trying to push it back and get that dorsiflexion range of motion. You can do it in standing for the gastroc. Standing with the pro stretch for the soleus can be a little more challenging because as you bend your knee, the tendency is for this to flex forward. So if they're able, I'll have them do it on one foot and hold there. Or to go all the way up against something like this, like a wall, put it up there, and then go into your soleus stretch from here. You have your gastroc and soleus stretch on the wedge. I like this one in the clinic as well, because we get both legs at the same time. And then go into your soleus stretch as well. Dorsiflexion, mobilization with movement with the super band. It's going to be for a posterior talar glide. So you want it right on the talus. The whole foot on the step. That's the foot that's forward, so we take out some of that gastroc, at least take away one more structure. And you're gonna go into it here to improve the range of motion for dorsiflexion. Knee taps. This one is against the wall. This is also used as a special test for range of motion. So you put the toes all the way against the wall and just try to tap your knee onto the wall. And you're going to measure the distance. The special test is measuring the distance. They can slide that toe back, keeping the heel on the ground and still touch the wall with their knee. Anterior tib runner stretch is in a similar position to the gastroc soleus runner stretch position. time, their foot plantar flex, and lean into the plantar flexion to stretch their anterior tib. You should feel this in the front of the foot going up towards the shin, depending on if you're getting more of a toe extensor stretch or an anterior tib stretch. And then one of my favorite gastroc, more advanced gastroc soleus stretches, it's going to be your downward dog, your inchworm, alternating rocking. So with this one, your standard downward dog, where you're going to walk up, push the chest towards the heels to get a more of a stretch. Your alternating dorsiflexion rocking. You can also, so your rocking is going to go here, where you're going to rock into that dorsiflexion stretch from here. Same thing, pushing the chest towards the heels as you do it. And some people will call this the inchworm exercise, because you start here and they just inch their way up, and then inch their way back, inch their way up, inch their way back. In a walking downward dog or a walking inchworm, would be starting here, walking up, and then bringing your hands forward, walking up, bringing your hands forward, walking up, and so on and so forth. And that's a great combination to add some upper extremity resistance exercise as well.